Next is how we can reduce the disaster risk, or disaster risk reduction can be done in three steps, like disaster prevention. First is disaster prevention, mitigation, and preparedness. The disaster prevention, we can see the definition. That is defined as those activities taken to prevent a natural phenomena or potential hazard from having harmful effect on either people or economic assets. Prevention means we are going to prevent the whole community against a particular disaster. So it can be a natural phenomena or man-made phenomena creating hazards to the human or environment. Prevention step includes the possibility, or how much you can reduce the possibility of a disaster to occur. It refers to the measure taken to eliminate the root cause that make people vulnerable to disaster. So it can also be included as certain steps to eliminate the root cause for such a type of disaster. Then three is for disaster prevention to be successful, a prior planning is always required. So before the disaster occurrence, we need to have certain idea on how this reduction or prevention can be implemented. So the first step for that is planning of prevention hinges on two issues. Two, hazard identification, identifying the actual threats and the community. Three is a vulnerability assessment, evaluating the risk and capacity of a community to handle the consequence of the disaster. Four, once these issues, or that is planning, hazard and vulnerability assessments are done, uh, the things are put in priority, or the emergency managers can determine the appropriate prevention strategies. So listing out how we can plan, then identifying the hazard, assessing the vulnerability, and then putting uh, steps or putting strategies on how we can prevent the disaster. So one more main thing is that we cannot prevent any natural hazard, even it is flood, even it's earthquake, we cannot stop from stop that event from occurring. When it starts, it will continue. We cannot do any preventive measure, or we cannot stop natural hazards. Second is human or man-made hazards, which we can prevent also. Third one is example is human man-made, like fire. Okay, fire occurring in a building, it can be a disaster. We can prevent it by spraying water or sprinkling water, or using the fire emergency system. So prevention has more to do with the prohibiting man-made hazards. However, mitigation and preparedness are considered as the key measure of risk reduction for natural hazards. Now, types of disaster prevention includes primary or secondary. Primary prevention is to reduce, avert, or avoid the risk of the event occurring by getting rid of the hazard or vulnerability. Example, to avoid overcrowding, deforestation, chalk drainage, and to provide services. So primary means in the initial stage we can just reduce the uh, risk for getting more number of people damaged, or more uh, human loss. We can reduce that. That is the primary prevention. Secondary prevention means to recognize promptly the event and to reduce its effect by staying alert to possible displacements of population, by being ready to provide immunization, food, clean water, sanitation, and healthcare to the affected population. So during flood, we can once the flood occurs, we can give a warning system and we can move the people away, and also we can provide, will start camps flood relief camps, and there you can provide food, water, then proper immunization, sanitation, etc. for the affected population. So those are the two types of disaster prevention.